Alrighty guys, so shop update. Microtech bike, not quite microteching. We're kicking an error code on the Microtech. Dennis will be up tomorrow with the Microtech COM cable. I have the dongle, but I do not have the COM cable that is proprietary to a Microtech to plug into my laptop. Then I'll be able to see whatever the heck the error code is. He's also bringing a spare Microtech, and we'll see what we got to do to get this thing happy. It is perfectly content anywhere it's not in boost. In boost, it starts leaning out, and the Microtech goes from happy to red light district. So obviously we've got some sort of fault. Hopefully it's not with the Microtech. Hopefully it didn't happen in the accident. If it is, we have a spare. If it isn't, maybe it's a configuration error. Maybe I wired improperly. I wired it per Greg Smith's setup, but there's several ways you can go about wiring them. The G-ball, the new ball, is chilling out over here waiting on a deposit. Identity Thief, number one fastest no prep bike in Alabama, is currently chilling here. I went ahead and pulled the bullet just to do an inspection. So there was no reason to pull the bullet other than we are 2 weeks out from a big race, and I just wanted to do an inspection and see how it was holding up. It looks phenomenal inside. Let me just cover a couple things up here. Looks like brand new. Y'all don't need to know what all's in there, but just say it's got something. The baby turbo. I took it for a test ride last night. It does smoke a little on startup. It's about irritating as hell. That is a on3 quirk. Once it's running and riding, it rides great. It is not making the boost I wanted to make, so we need to get a different gate spring. Dennis is going to bring them with him. We're going to try a few of them. While he's here, I'm going to go out and ride it and rip it and see what's going on. Uninvited's motor has the block on, everything ready to go. I just need to get the head. The valves were delivered yesterday to PortTech Bill, so I would assume, knowing Bill and how professional he is, it'll be shipped out tomorrow. So maybe Wednesday I'll be putting the head on that, stuff it in, get it buttoned up, get it fired up, put it on the dyno, make a couple rips, and send him on his merry way to go win some money. We're probably going to be doing some suspension changes on that. Tulip is less tuliping. So, something Scotty's gotten away from that he's done in the past was he always cleaned his injectors about every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I think it's been like 6 weeks since he cleaned his injectors. I think he's got a dirty injector. So he's going to do plugs and injectors. Tune-up looks good otherwise. He's just got a cylinder that seems to miss intermittently. That is the disadvantage of running nitro on conventional style injectors. They don't like it. It's a really dry fuel. They tend to get sticky. So you clean them, you get all the gunk out, you rock and roll. Will Huff. So in a bag over there on the ground, you can see it next to that Rotella T6, is the clutches for that. So I'll put the clutches in tomorrow and start tinkering with it. FedEx. FedEx is the worst shipping service I've ever used. FedEx lost the package with his new regulator rectifier that was supposed to be here last week. I started a case, opened a dispute, opened a complaint, moved to legal actions for downtime, and bam! Somehow miraculously they found the package, misdelivered at the wrong address, went and retrieved it, and they're supposed to deliver it tomorrow. So, with a little bit of luck, tomorrow I will have this thing ready for street tuning. I'll do the street tuning portion of it. I've got some prototype parts on the way from Boost by Smith that I want to tinker with for the startup. Basically, we're looking to have idle control on these things. Beyond that, nothing on this side of the shop has changed since yesterday. I'm literally back to doing daily updates. I am on a Ram Jam Super Slam, working through shit, not answering a lot of messages. Time crunch here, because that one, and that one are all on time crunches. So I apologize to anyone I'm not answering right now. I'm kind of filtering through the messages based on... Specifically, I've got my messages set to do not disturb except for the people who own those bikes, if you get my gist. So, I will get back to y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day.